welcome back to the Bezel and the Big Picture. I am your host, Scott Byrne, and I am so excited about today's episode. I think it's something really fun. I hope you enjoy it. I've been having a great time wearing the Maurice Lacroix Aikon Tide, and this is it. It is a very, very green watch. Maybe like a Ben 10 watch almost, but at least that's what my kids thought. But I have been having such a blast wearing this thing. I think it's so cool. It's so light that I barely notice that it's there. And I am just really, really pumped up to tell you all about it. But let me first say, I have paired this one with the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou because they're both fun and irreverent and they don't take themselves too seriously. And they're just such a blast. So let me jump in and just share a little bit about what is really cool about this brand, Maurice Lacroix. Now, it's spelled like the soda, Lacroix, but it is pronounced Lacroix, and they began in 1975 in Switzerland in the Jura Mountains. And the watch that put them on the map was something known as the Calypso. And what was really cool about the Calypso was it had this really innovative architectural design to it, and they became known for their 6 claws, which were at all of the even hour marks. And they brought that forward into the other watches that they did. And the Calypso led the way for them to do, and I think that was in the 1990s, and it led the way for them to do the Aikon in 2016, and that one was a huge success for them. And so in 2022, they wanted to do something that was environmentally friendly, and they partnered with a company called Tide, also out of Switzerland, and Tide recycles plastics from the ocean. And the way they do it is they turn these recycled plastics into little pellets. And Maurice Lacroix used these little pellets to make this Aikon Tide. And so what I think is really cool about this is the packaging that it comes in, the bag, which has, of course, my terrible way of doing that, but yes, the big M for Maurice Lacroix, and the cup, and it comes in this, and these are made, all of these and the watch are made from 17 plastic bottles. And so they are taking a huge amount, or at least as many as they can, of these bottles from the ocean to turn them into watches. And the composite plastic that they make is 2 times stronger than regular plastic and incredibly scratch resistant. So it's just got a watch that you could take anywhere and do anything with and just have a blast with. And I think let's just dive in and look at the watch itself and see what's really cool about it, see what I like. Maybe you like similar things, maybe you don't like it at all. But let's find out.
Okay, I know I'm a little crazy maybe, but I really do love that green. I just think it's fantastic. So let's talk dimensions. The case on this is 40 millimeters. The Lug-to-lug is 47.5, and it is 11 millimeters thick. It's a screw-down crown, and it's water resistant to, I think it's 100 meters, and it has a little date window over here. It's a Swiss quartz movement, so battery powered. Here is the back on it. One of the other things that I really like, you can take off the straps really easily and replace it with other Aikon Tide straps. And the colors are all very bright and playful, and it has the little M logo over there. And I just think it's really fun and really cool. It's a sapphire crystal. It is anti-reflective in its coating. I don't think it's getting scratched. And like I mentioned, because these are made from these little recycled pellets, you're not going to damage this case at all, which I think is really pretty wonderful. So you can just totally use this as a beater, and you're not spending a lot of money on it, because even though it came out initially at around $800, unfortunately it did not sell well, so you can pick one up now for around $200. And in terms of the claws that I mentioned, as you can see at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, there are these little raises in the architecture. Bring it a little closer for you. And these are the claws that have become distinctive for the Maurice Lacroix brand. And these little waves over here are a tribute to the Jura Mountains in Switzerland, which I think is just another really nice touch.
So now why are we comparing the Maurice Lacroix Aikon Tide with the movie The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou? To me, they're both the perfect blend of fun and irreverence, and there's also a sense of environmental awareness to them. And if you don't know this movie, it's a gem of a movie. It came out in 2004, directed by Wes Anderson, starring Bill Murray in what I think is one of his best roles since Lost in Translation. And there's a great supporting cast of Willem Dafoe and Owen Wilson and Kate Blanchett. And the story involves a sort of fading and aging Jacques Cousteau-like figure who is Bill Murray, who's on his what could be his last adventure. It certainly feels that way. And it's inspired by this idea that his partner, this guy that he truly loved, one of the few people in the world he really, really cared about. And this guy was eaten by a jaguar shark at the beginning of the film. And Bill Murray's next great documentary about the sea is going to be the hunt for this jaguar shark that ate his best friend. And all of these people that are a part of his life that are with him on this ship known as the Belafonte, like unpaid interns and Willem Dafoe and all of these people who have sacrificed so much to be with him, to a certain extent, they're all expendable to him because all he really cares about is getting this jaguar shark that killed his best friend. And during the course of the journey, that tends to evolve a little bit, and he realizes how far he's gone from the man he once was, and a man who had this great love and admiration for the sea. And one of the things I really do enjoy immensely about this movie is Wes Anderson creates his own stop motion underwater life, and it's gorgeous and so fun to look at. And this is a story where Owen Wilson has come to him believing that he is Bill Murray's son, and he's invited to go on this adventure with him. And the story is about their bonding and the journey that Owen Wilson takes and how he evolves during the course of it. And Jeff Goldblum, who is a competitor who also has this great grudging respect and is in love with the same woman that Bill Murray was married to and destroyed his marriage with, Angelica Houston. So there are so many different layers to this movie. There are so many wonderful little moments and beats that will make you laugh and make you feel, maybe even bring a tear to your eye at a certain moment or two. It's just an amazing movie. But what I most see about it is ultimately Bill Murray has this love of the sea, and Bill Murray feels this very deep connection to something that has been a part of him his whole life. And he had drifted away from what he cared about most, and this journey is about how he comes back to it. And for me, when I put on this watch, I saw this really wonderful connection of joy and the life of Aquatic and the fun of the ocean and preserving what is most important in our lives, which is taking care of this world that we're living in. Now, if you do see the movie and you're curious, what kind of watch is it that Bill Murray is wearing in that? It's the Vostok Amphibia, a Russian watch from the 1970s, I believe. It's pretty cool, it's rugged, and it goes so perfectly with his character. So if you haven't seen this movie, I do hope you'll check it out because it is really wonderful and it is just mesmerizing to watch. So it's worth it. And this watch, still barely noticing it's on, really enjoying it, very fun. I hope you'll check that out too. Maurice Lacroix Aikon Tide. Have a great day. Thanks for watching the show. And until next time, I'll see you later.